I'm going to give you 4 of my best tips for protective styling. So these tips works across all protective hairstyles. So let's jump right into it. My number 1 tip is going to be cleaning your scalp, like cleansing your scalp. So hold on a minute. I know you've heard cleanse your scalp, shampoo your scalp and all those stuff. But what I actually mean is that focus more on your scalp. So focus on your scalp and leave your hair out each time you want to clean your scalp. So I'm not saying that water is not going to touch your hair, but as much as possible, try to make the focus to be on your scalp. Then if water touches the hair strands, fine and good, of course. It's going to help to rinse out whatever products that is on your hair strands. But don't go in with shampoo on your hair strands, like you know how you wash your hair, especially if you're on mini twists. So because twist tends to freeze easily, if you're not careful, it's going to mat up together, especially at the roots. I have a video on how I wash my scalp, and you guys will see in that video I was so careful. If you have not watched that video, I'm going to leave the link below. For those of us that are looking to go longer than a week with our protective hairstyle, make sure when you want to shampoo, if you must, focus on your scalp. You can use a clean clothes, have some apple cider mix, use it to clean your scalp. The idea is to make sure that your scalp is healthy, your scalp is clean, free from any dirt or product buildup. So your main concern should be focused on your scalp. If what you are aiming at is reducing frizz, tangles and knots. Number 2, remoisturizing your hair in between. Of course, my usual practice is to remoisturize my hair every 2-3 days, but I've been trying to go longer than a week and it has been working fine for me. So for the past few weeks, I've been going longer than a week because touching it and having to remoisturize, you have to apply water, you have to put leave-in, you have to put cream. Those processes also increases your chances of having a frizzy hair. To reduce that frizz, if you can go at least a week without remoisturizing, then that will be perfectly fine. If my hair were to be loose, then that's remoisturizing, I might be doing that. But for many twists, I want to carry my twist for longer than 2 weeks and I want to maintain the neatness. I don't want it to frizz up, I don't want it to be rough. But if you must remoisturize in between your wash day, then make sure to be careful. I have a video I just posted recently of how I remoisturize my mini twist, and you guys are going to see how careful I was, and at the end of the day my hair was not feeling frizzy or rough or anything. It was still neat. So that is what I feel, that is what I've noticed. Frizzy hair, if you want to run away from frizzy hair, if you want to avoid frizzy hair, then reduce the number of times you moisturize your hair. And number 3 tip is going to be have a nighttime routine. So what I mean by this is that, especially for those of us going to work, you have to let your hair down before you go to bed. Don't just slam a bonnet on your hair and just go to bed like that. So what you want to do to maintain that twist is to keep your hair in a ponytail, a bun or a braided hairstyle. Just like my hair is right now, is like this. I can just put my satin bonnet or tie my scarf and go to bed. But if your hair is down, you don't just want to go to bed like that, because it's going to rough up, it's going to mat up. Before you know it, 2 twists are connecting together, or the roots of your braids are connecting together because of the way we sleep, of course. So make sure that before you put on your satin bonnet or your scarf, band your hair together with your scrunchie, with the hairband. Just put them in together so that by the time you wake up, your hair will be in one piece. And if possible, use a scarf before using a satin bonnet, because the scarf helps to hold your hair in place. A satin bonnet is good, but your hair can still be all roughened up inside it, especially for those big satin bonnets. But for a scarf, it's going to bind your hair together. It's going to keep your hair in one piece. So I will encourage you to have a nighttime routine. My number 4 tip is going to be avoid putting products on your scalp. So if you've watched my previous video, I talked about why I stopped putting oils on my scalp, like in between wash days. So after my wash day, I apply oil on my scalp, of course. But after putting my hair in a protective style, I don't put anything on my scalp again. Even when I'm remoisturizing my hair, I don't touch my scalp. So for more than 2 weeks now, I've remoisturized my hair, but I didn't apply anything to my scalp because I noticed that remoisturizing my scalp recently just started my scalp just started reacting to that. Like, I will remoisturize my scalp, before you know it, my scalp is feeling itchy. It makes me uncomfortable that I have to wash my hair immediately because I feel my hair is dirty. But my hair is not dirty because I just washed it. So I stopped doing that to see how my hair reacts, and my hair has been behaving fine. So I know that it has been my usual practice to always remoisturize. It has never happened to me before, but recently it just started doing that. So I feel maybe it's because I'm on mini twists, maybe, I don't know, but I just like to go with the flow, because if I want to insist that no, I've been doing this for years, it has to work. You can't tell your scalp that it has to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So you have to go with the flow. So most of us that have our routine for years, something that we've been doing consistently, all of a sudden something just changed. You have to go with the flow. You have to readjust yourself, because life is all about change. Study your hair to know what is causing it. Just make sure that it's nothing bad that is causing it. Reducing the amount of products you put on your scalp can be very beneficial and can help you not wash your hair as often as possible. That is one thing I've noticed, and that is one great tip, because I've been able to go for 2 weeks without remoisturizing my scalp, and my scalp is fine. It doesn't even feel dry. Of course, your scalp is bringing out sebum, so sebum is enough. The only thing that makes us add extra to our hair is because the sebum does not travel down our hair shaft. But for your scalp, I think sebum is even great. It's the best thing that you could give to it. So every other thing just enhances hair growth. I'm going to still try to see if I can do that when my hair is loose, if I can keep up my previous routine when my hair is loose, and see what changes. Let me know if it's this mini twist that is doing it or so. But for now, I'm not touching my scalp. So maybe reducing products on your scalp can reduce the number of time you wash your hair, and of course, reducing the number of time you wash your hair reduces frizz. Twist is a style that people consider that it doesn't last, but I can tell you, your style can last for at least 2 weeks without any problem, without frizziness. If only you just take some few steps and do some things right, you're going to see great results. It's an encouragement for you to not see your hair as the worst thing that has happened to your life. Because a lot of people tend to see hair as something bad, something ugly. But trust me, it's beautiful, because once I started realizing how beautiful my hair was and accepting my hair texture, my hair has been great. Especially when it comes to manageability. The hardness people feel that fussy hair have. I don't have that. I don't have that issue. I don't have that problem. So that is why I'm encouraging you guys. Embrace your hair. It's God's gift to you. God has given you. It's your crown. It's your glory. It's beautiful the way it is. You just need to learn how to manage it and learn how to care for it, and your hair is going to flourish. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.